I'm Mark Visser, aka Sparkuus, and I live in Japan. Today we're back in Fukuoka, going to the Fukuoka Dome, or the Yahoo Dome as it's now called, because Yahoo paid a crap load of money to call it that, for the Fukuoka Custom Car Show. We're here today courtesy of Fukuoka Now, a information magazine for the foreign community about things that are happening and things that are in Fukuoka. I follow them on Facebook, and they were giving out free tickets. I managed to get a pair. I got a pair of tickets because I posted a comment on Facebook on the Fukuoka Now page about why I wanted to come to the Custom Car Show. We might have to pay for Lilia. Other than that, it's free for us to come here today. Thank you very much, Fukuoka Now. The Fukuoka Custom Car Show was begun last year in 2010 by some custom car enthusiasts. Now it's in its second year. I guess it's doing okay then. This is my first ever car show. I only really became interested in custom cars and bikes a few years back, mostly bikes, and I've never had a chance to come to a car show, so I'm really looking forward to this today. Okay, this is cool. We're being taken to an elevator because we can't get down the stairs. We have a big baby cart, big stroller. So the car show is down here in the middle of the dome where the Hawks usually play. When the Hawks are playing, this is where they sit. I don't think you're supposed to actually go in there. Benches are pretty unimpressive. But the car show is pretty impressive. Now there is a widescreen TV. Can you imagine trying to get that into your living room? Just like I saw in Onyo, we got a guy here doing a live webcast. He's got his notebook, or netbook, and a camera, and a cell modem. He's doing a live webcast to the net. In Japanese, of course. So, oh my goodness, look at that. It's a Hummer limo, I guess. Yeah, take a look at that. Oh, jeez. Decadent! As the name suggests, the Fukuoka Custom Car Show was full of cars. American cars, European cars, Japanese cars, cars of all shapes, sizes, and descriptions, vehicles of all kinds, cars, bikes, even a few boats. There were cars with incredible stereos, cars with beautiful paint jobs, some cars with engines that looked like they cost more than my whole car. Okay, I just gotta get everything on this. I mean, this is a car that is just painted to the nines, huh? Anime everywhere. Go around this way. I don't even recognize most of this, and I love it. That took some work. I bet it would cost you a mint to get your car done up like that. Walking around and looking at all these cars was a lot of fun, but it would have been more fun if I actually knew more about cars. I appreciate a nice looking car, but I'm not an enthusiast like one of these people who puts thousands of dollars into upgrading and customizing out their car. This van is fantastic. Swing around in here. This is a party van. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seats plus the party area. I mean, you can have some fun in that van, but it's a little bit expensive. 3.8 million yen. $40,000. You got $40,000 to spend on a party van? That's the van for you. I wouldn't mind a nice paint job, and a cool stereo system would be, interesting, but I don't need something that's going to vibrate the paint off of the car next door when you're sitting at a stoplight. That is cool. I don't have something this nice in my house, stereo-wise. That being said, I really did like some of the stereo systems I saw in these cars. And not just stereo system, video entertainment systems. A lot of these cars had subwoofers and speaker systems in the back that I don't see how you could possibly use it when you're driving because it would just deafen you. Now this is what everyone needs to keep the kids happy. Video monitors in the back of the headrests. You'd never hear the kids complain again about, I can't see, which I hear all the time. Also, just funkiest paint job. I can't even properly see it on the video. It just changes color and form as it moves. I want that on my motorcycle. I actually want my motorcycle. The cars were nice, but my favorite stuff had to be the bikes. I mean, there were some pretty phenomenal looking bikes there. You get some pretty standard looking bikes. I mean, race bikes I'm not too big on, but the more classic looking race bikes were beautiful. The choppers are really nice. And some unusual ones. SoftBank Hawks motif, but basically a Bosozoku bike. If you don't know what a Bosozoku bike is, well, they're basically like Japanese youth gang bikes, and they look really ugly. And some unusual bikes, like a scooter that seemed to be so low slung, I don't see how you would take a corner on it. Some with beautiful paint jobs, which I would love to own if I could afford them, which I can't. And some which are just absolute little miniature dinky things, which I think I would squish if I actually sat down on it. My favorite had to be a Royal Enfield. It was right where I first came in, but I didn't notice it until I was just leaving. I don't know why, but just something about the Royal Enfield makes me want one. Whoever owns this one is also a Star Trek Next Generation fan, which I didn't notice until afterwards. I love that little license plate on the front fender. As well as the cars, and the bikes, and the few boats to see, there was some live entertainment. Some parts of the show are not family entertainment. Of course, at a car show, you've got to have models. So there were girls standing with some of the cars, and a few groups, I don't think they're very famous though, of, girl groups. They were singing and dancing, and then doing, after their little show was over, they did the junking game rock, scissors, papers to give out prizes that, well, I sure really didn't want. There are, I don't know how many cars here, hundreds, and lots of people selling parts. If I had the money, I'd love to do something custom in my car, but I've got 3 kids. I got no money. I didn't even pay to come here. Got in for free. Thank you, Fukuoka now. I've really enjoyed this. Unfortunately, my 3 small children didn't enjoy it quite as much. My daughter was really excited about coming, but she got tired pretty quickly. And my son was more interested in the toy car he got rather than the real cars, even though he's usually incredibly excited about cars he sees in the street. Don't understand why. And my 4-month-old son didn't care a whit. My wife said she had fun, but she doesn't want to come back next year. So, if I come back next year, it'll be by myself. I know I've enjoyed the custom car show. I hope you have too. Please leave any comments you have down below, and if you feel so inclined, please click on the like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos about Japan. Links to Fukuoka Now and the Yahoo Dome are down below in the doobly-doo. I hope to see you back here for another I Live in Japan really soon.